The Republican National Convention concluded with U.S. Senator J.D. Vance's wife calling him on stage and him accepting the Republican nomination for vice president.
And so tonight, Mr. Chairman, I stand here humbled, and I'm overwhelmed with gratitude to say I officially accept your nomination to be Vice President of the United States of America.
Donald Trump's vice presidential running mate, U.S. Senator J.D. Vance, presented himself to the nation as the son of a forgotten industrial Ohio town who will fight for the working class if elected in November. Vance cast himself as a fighter for a forgotten working class. He then blamed the housing crisis on Wall Street barons who crashed the economy, causing workers who built houses to lose their jobs and wages to stagnate. He said, quote, "We're done, ladies and gentlemen, catering to Wall Street. We'll commit to the working man." Vance also used the stage to make the contrast between Biden and Trump and addressed his past critique of the former president. He said disagreements make us stronger and added that the country needed Trump.
He didn't need politics, but the country needed him. Did it? Now, prior to running for president, he was one of the most successful businessmen in the world. He had everything anyone could ever want in a life. And yet, instead of choosing the easy path, he chose to endure abuse, slander, and persecution. And he did it because he loves this country.
He also targeted battleground states like Wisconsin and Pennsylvania, where Biden won in 2020.
And I promise you one more thing. To the people of Middletown, Ohio, and all the forgotten communities in Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Ohio, and every corner of our nation, I promise you this: I will be a vice president who never forgets where he came from.
Vance used his address to the Republican National Convention to share the story of his hard scrabble upbringing and make the case that his party best understands the challenges facing struggling Americans. He did not shy away, praising the Trump administration and attacking Biden's.
But, you know, the guy who actually connects with working people in this country is not fake Scranton Joe, it's real President Donald Trump. Because they know that he has their best interests at heart. They know that when he was president for 4 years, groceries and gas and energy and housing were actually affordable to a normal person in this country.
Day 3 of the RNC was on national security and foreign policy, which Vance addressed in his speech. The junior senator from Ohio also took aim at China, saying Beijing is trying to enrich its citizens at the expense of Americans. He said, quote, "We will protect the wages of American workers and stop the Chinese Communist Party from building their middle class on the backs of American citizens." American allies came in for criticism as well. Vance looked like he was talking about NATO when he said, quote, "There will be no more free rides for nations that betray the generosity of the American taxpayer." He added, "Together, we will make sure our allies share in the burden of securing world peace." For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.